How you doing? It's Daryl from South Mountain Company. I'm here with Jack and Caitlin from Vineyard Power. We're here in Chilmark at the capped landfill. Update number 3 on the 100 kilowatt PV solar power plant being built on top of the capped landfill. Quick review. Last time we were here, the only thing you could see really was the footings in place, and we talked about those and why they're proud of the surface, and I won't go over that again. But the main thing is that everything we do here at this capped landfill can't go more than 6 inches into the ground. So everything's set up to withstand 120-mile-an-hour winds, and everything from the footings to the connection systems to the panels themselves. So we can get into that more later. But what you're seeing is some of the racking system installed, and behind that, half of the solar panels installed. There's actually 4 rows of panels there. I'm not 100% sure the camera can see the 2 behind, but you can clearly see the 2 in the foreground. Each one is made up of, you can see different levels, each one made up of what's called tables of 16 panels. Each of those panels generates 327 watts when the sun shines. And again, everything's oriented solar south to maximize the sun that's generated. The angle of the panels is also very intentional to maximize the energy captured from the sun at this particular latitude. This is a very highly designed system. It's here on the capped landfill, partially because as a capped landfill it really can't be used for anything else, so it's a perfect spot to do solar panels. And the state of Massachusetts, in fact, is really encouraging and expediting permitting on solar installations on capped landfills. There's actually quite a few of these going on around the state, and this is the second one here on the island that we've done, South Mountain and Vineyard Power working together. First one was Aquina, 50 kilowatts, and now Chilmark, 100 kilowatts. So what you can't see is behind the existing or the installed solar panels are several electricians hooking up all the wiring. What you also can't see with the racking system here, because we asked them to stop for a minute just so there wouldn't be a lot of noise while we do this update, is the assembly of this system. It's actually a beautifully designed system, all of pre-cut parts assembled to fit together with compression fittings, torque screwed together. So it's a rapid installation for all of this, because again, as we know, time is money, and doing this the most efficiently possible time-wise, but with a high emphasis on quality of construction, durability, and longevity of these panels. These panels are expected to be here generating power for a minimum of 30 years. And we're doing it right, and it's one of the reasons that as someone from South Mountain, we love working with Vineyard Power, because they're committed to that same thing. Couple points to make. One is even the height of the panels off the ground here is intentional. We keep the panels 3 feet off the ground, not only so that we can mow under them easily, because as you notice, it is a construction site basically, but it's all the existing grass that was here. We've maintained that. When the footings were put in, our excavations were precise down that 6 inches to set them in so we could maintain this ground cover, which is actually very important to the landfill. And also so that in the winter when we get snow, when that sloughs off, as soon as the sun starts shining after a snowstorm, it's going to happen on the solar panels. These things don't have to be broomed off. They don't have to be cleaned off after a snow. They'll do it themselves. But the snow will make a pile in front of it. We want to be sure the panels are up high enough so that they're not going to lose any of their power generating ability. So like I say, everything's thought out. These are great systems we're working with, and it's a great thing that the town of Chilmark is committed to doing this. So that's it for today. We'll give you more updates as things get completed, but we're getting close. All right, thanks a lot.